clock start, we start. How we sound? Mo, we sound good? Yep. All right, we look good, we sound good.
Boom.
All right, episode 190 of the Pour Horsemen podcast. We just went on ahead and replaced Ksea and Phil and the Don with our guest. Like, he just gonna be a reoccurring guest. Y'all just get ready to see him now. We went on ahead and replaced our other two co-hosts.
Start that clock.
Yeah, start that clock. Go ahead and get us started. Let's welcome to the stage JMark. But we gonna let you introduce yourself because we was gonna start with your government name, but we don't want to put you inside the streets. Yeah. But a couple weeks ago, when we was at Turkey Leg Hut, Ksea was talking about doing something creative for his birthday party.
Yep.
He had mentioned to all of us, hey, I already booked something creative. Y'all just don't know it. I saw him on the news. I think y'all were on ABC 13.
Yeah.
Okay. He said, I saw him on the news. He immediately booked. He hit us. I was like, man, I'm going to be out of town. I'm at a wedding, but everybody else was able to make it. And when I saw the video, I'm actually real pissed off that I missed it now. Because one, not only did y'all get a workout, because I saw Phil talking about his legs was killing him. It looked like y'all had an incredible time. So please welcome the proprietor of Trill on Wheels, JMark, to the set, brother. How you doing, man?
What's up, man? Appreciate you fellas having me.
So tell us a little bit about Trill on Wheels, how it got started, and just your origin story around the party scene, because that's an interesting idea to come up with. And right now, you taking Houston by storm.
Man, it's been a whirlwind. We launched March 12th, and we've been nonstop ever since. 16 tours every single weekend, man. So God's definitely been blessing what we've been doing out here in the city. So, my wife and I were inspired by a party bike company in Nashville, and, I'm a believer. So when God speaks, I take action. I feel like God was kind of pulling at me to have a bigger impact on those around me and just on our newborn son. He just turned 6 months, but he was just a thought.
Man, congratulations. I got a 6-month-old.
Yeah. Okay.
October 26th.
Yeah, that's what's up.
So what date?
So what'd you say?
October 26th.
27.
Man, that's a blessing. So we
got a Scorpio baby.
Yeah, man. And she wearing me out, bro.
Okay, I got a boy.
My daughter is insane. I can't. Matter of fact, I don't like her right now. But go ahead.
Well, mine ain't too bad so far. But so I wanted to have an impact, man. So we were out in Nashville, got inspired by a company out there, and the way my mind kind of works, when I see something, when I get inspired by something, I just want to move. I want to take action. So here we are a year later, just delivering this culture-rich experience here in Third Ward. It's a 2-hour BYOB tour throughout the city. We got Trill Trivia, Trap Karaoke. We got this dope Houston curated playlist. We're doing 2 bar stops at some local Black-owned businesses in the neighborhood as well to kind of, circulate that Black dollar. And it's, everything is Trill, man. Everything is real.
Man, that's sort of like a no-brainer though. Like I know people that's like got a creative mind like you, was like, man, damn, why I ain't think of that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I did the tour. And my first impression.
Got too many muscles for the tour, though, man. What you
hey, I wasn't even on the pedal.
I
wasn't on the pedal. I was sitting on the lounge couch.
Okay.
Yeah, I was chilling. Phil took my spot, but
that's why he was suffering. You should have been all them legs. You should have been doing.
Shit, nigga, I was at I did a heavy leg day that day. So yeah. But anyway, it was good. Met up at they had a dope little meeting spot right there by the old This Is Us. No, This Is It. This is it right there in that right next door. Came in, dealing with the Black-owned businesses. Like I can say that y'all were pleasant with us. Y'all gave us direction.
Yeah.
Went inside, we signed the waivers and everything, showed our ID. They had a little lounge area outside. Yeah. They had the music playing. Then we got on the bike, the big bike, and he was telling us the rules and everything. He had what's my man name? The MC?
The Trapping Captain.
The Trapping Captain was live. Yeah, what's his? He just go by Trapping. Okay, yeah. Justice was live. Justice was live. Kept everything on one accord. Yeah, man. The experience, man. Like I did the experience out in Midtown. They had the little bike where they take you around, and I don't even think. Yeah, they do stops. They do stops, but it was just like when it's your culture, and you got black people running the show. And they ain't got no foes on they bikes. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, it was a good thing. It was beautiful.
So y'all both mentioned a word that I want to talk to just JMark about. Culture. Exactly. Kind of. Are you originally a Houstonian?
I am.
Okay. What side of town? What side of town?
I'm from Mo City.
Okay, Mo City. Okay, all right.
What high school you went to?
Hotsaw.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Hotsaw.
So let's talk. Like, a lot of people don't understand. Like, we've had a lot of cultural people on this podcast, but they don't understand that, man, Houston culture is like deep. Like, what made you do North Side and South Side, mixing the legends? Like, kind of give us some of that story.
Well, yeah. So the event that you did in Midtown, that was a party bike. What we got in Third Ward is culture on wheels. You know what I'm saying? Right. So when I was approaching,
I was just talking about the concept.
Exactly. Right. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we totally redefining this space. So when we start creating the concept, I really wanted to focus on H-Town culture, hip hop culture here in the city. And I'm a fan of the Screwed Up Click. I'm a fan of Swisher House. So I grew up listening to Fat Pat, Kiki, Paul, listening to B King and Beyonce and all that stuff. So me just growing up in that culture and me seeing how we set the standard across the country, was really inspiring to me. So when developing the concept and the look and feel of the bike, I really wanted to tap into Houston slab culture. But we got the swangers, we got the mural on both sides of the bike with the north side and the south side. We represented the different neighborhoods from Mo City to A-Leaf to South Park.
You do have the different neighborhoods on there. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Exactly. So I really wanted to pay homage to the city because, my bad. I really want to pay homage to the city because, the city just gave so much to me and my family, So just growing up out here, saying that I was a Houstonian when I travel across the country, it was just like a sense of pride for me. So
no doubt. I think just so first, a lot of people don't understand Texas in general. If you're a Texan, you got pride in being a Texan.
Exactly.
Like, Texans work with Texans. Yeah. So that's the first thing. Then Houston is a whole like, if you got that behind your back, that's a whole different thing. Like, that's a whole different thing.
Exactly.
And then the Houston rap culture.
Yeah.
To me, I don't think people understand, and JC, you could probably speak to this more than me, how much that has influenced other rap cultures across the country.
Yeah, it's respect. I remember going to Detroit. I always tell this story. I remember going to Detroit. We got family out in Detroit, and this is when Still Tipping had just came out. Like Swisher House.
When the North Side took over the game.
Exactly.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy.
I remember going to Detroit that summer, and my cousins was like, they used to sit on the stoop and smoke all day. But they was like, hey, why you ain't bring none of that Swisher House screw stuff out here? I was like, well, shit. I mean, I got a couple CDs.
Yeah.
Man, where that Mike Jones at? Like, Mike Jones? It's like, out of all of you. Hey, look, I know I fuck with Mike Jones. But I'm just saying, to us, we've been out here. We know screw era. We know screw culture. And it's just like, Mike Jones, wow, okay. They really like, that's what they got out of the culture, because that was a big explosion when they came out. It was huge. So that made that, and I was like still a teenager, but I was like, okay, like, people really respect Houston culture as a whole. Anywhere you go in the United States.
Exactly.
So it's just like, and it had such a chokehold on the hip hop game, because everybody slows down their music, even till this day. Like,
they call it slow and reverb, which is whack. They stole it. Like,
but
they literally
the thing is, Screw didn't like people saying it's Screw because he didn't do it. Like, that's the whole South and North shit. Like, he didn't want them calling it a Screw tape. If you made the tape, call it a John tape or whatever.
Call it a Joe tape.
Yeah. So like you said, they slowed and reverbed and all that. They slowing the pitch down.
Exactly.
Okay, so you mentioned you got influenced out in Tennessee, and you talked about just the faith that if something you see it, go into it. But it's still a leap of faith. Like what made you take that step? Like, we talk about that with podcasting and the studio and all that. You got to have what made you jump out the bag and go ahead and do this?
A couple of things. So I was already an entrepreneur.
Okay. Okay.
You know, I've been an entrepreneur since 2016 doing real estate.
Okay.
So I already knew, you know, like how to take on risk, how to, you know, run my numbers, how to be detailed in my approach, how to like have a business plan and be thorough within it. So I already had that kind of down. Really, man, Nipsey Hussle, bro. Nipsey Hussle, and seeing his life path, seeing his journey, seeing the steps that he took to, you know, really build a brand for himself and really just take the rap scene by storm and really just like be prolific like he said he was.
Yeah.
You know, that was inspiring to me. So that me listening to him and seeing how he was able to get it out the mud, I was able to kind of walk with that type of confidence in everything that I've done since 2016. You know, so from my real estate through my, you know, other entrepreneurship endeavors, and then as well as the party bike, you know what I'm saying? Like being able to launch this takes a huge leap of confidence.
It does.
I had no idea what to do.
Exactly.
Nothing. I'm starting everything from scratch. Like, okay, how do I put swangers on this bike? How do I get this thing wrapped? Where are we going to operate out of? You know what I'm saying? How do I build a relationship with Third Ward, me not being from that neighborhood?
Yeah. How
do I get a relationship with 5015,
exactly.
Boy and all? So I had so many steps along the way, but because the confidence I had in the idea, the confidence I had in myself, the confidence I had in this my business ingenuity, you know what I'm saying? I know I can make it happen, you know? So yeah.
So tell us a little bit of just about you then. So you mentioned real estate, entrepreneur. When did you go full entrepreneur?
2019.
Okay, so 2019, you left corporate.
Yeah.
You full entrepreneur at this point.
Yeah.
You married, right?
I am.
Was you married in 2019?
No. So the 2020.
Okay.
Yeah.
So now does your wife see the vision also in your what you trying to do now, or is she a part of that system as well?
My wife is 51% owner.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
She's 51% owner, you know. So, you know, when I told her the idea, she was like, you know, I want to be involved. I want to be a part of it. My wife is very conservative. She's very risk adverse. But she saw the magic in what I was going with, you know what I'm saying? And it was crazy. Like that night that I kind of got inspired, I stayed up to 4 o'clock in the morning writing out everything that was going to be with the tour. So from the tour stops to the route to the name Trill on Wheels to the trapping captains to the music to having swangers on the bike, all that stuff came to me in one night. And she saw how passionate, how inspired I was and how dope it was.
One night?
I did it all in one night. You know, obviously like the details and all that stuff.
That's
but
crazy.
Everything came to me like it just was like a flood. It was
that's
like a flood.
That's not the first time I heard something like that.
Yeah, it was like a flood. So she saw the magic from the start. I want to be involved in it. Bet, let's roll. Let's rock with it. You know what I'm saying? So her being so risk adverse and her like believing in this kind of gave me more confidence. Cause I'm like, if she's like, I don't want to take no risk. And I'm 100% risk. I don't care. I'll throw it all out there. But for her to see it and like believe in it that early, all right, let's roll. You know what I'm saying?
And
so
that's
that
like
really
with my wife, she's so like detail oriented. Like she'll like, I don't know, you might contest to this. She like will see the big idea, but the nuanced things that you miss. She catch it and hey, we need to do this. Remember, we gotta do X, Y, and Z before we can do that. Like, so that's cool to have.
That was really important, man, because I am big idea, not big details. You know what I'm saying? So for her to come in and be able like, hey, have you thought through this? Have you thought through that? I have not. But thank you, wife. Thank you.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying?
That makes a big difference.
That makes a huge difference. That makes a huge difference. Okay, so Trill on Wheels is one standalone party bike now.
Yeah.
We know you got a vision. Like I know for a fact that ain't where JMark is saying it's gonna end. So give the people what you think is the next 5 years.
So, you know, I'm gonna keep a little bit to the chest, you know what I'm saying?
As you should.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep a little bit to the chest. But yeah, for sure, like the next step is actually adding more bikes to our tours here in Third Ward.
Fair.
So that's definitely like the next step that I'm currently and actively working on is getting another bike, one bike here in Houston. So we have 2 bikes running in rotation, able to serve more people. I get a lot of requests for, you know, groups of 25, 26.
So bigger bikes then also maybe?
Well, not bigger bikes, just another one.
Okay, just another one. Okay.
Just to add to the tour. So we can do more tour routes and have like bigger parties at one time. So that's going to be like the next step. But in the long term is you know, really planning Trill on Wheels in different cities across the country.
Gotcha.
Because Trill on Wheels is, you know, at this point it's about Houston hip hop, but the long term vision is about local hip hop. and celebrating and supporting local hip hop scenes. Like I lived in Dallas at one time.
I'll say Dallas could be an easy.
Of course.
I mean, not easy, but that's like a.
Exactly.
Yeah. But they got a whole culture out there that you can use.
Feel me? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah.
they got their local hip hop scene.
They sure do.
I lived in Bay Area. I lived in San Francisco and Oakland. I lived out there for a couple of years at the grad school. I got family out there. That hyphy movement, it's
crazy.
They are as passionate about their local hip hop as we are here.
Absolutely.
Just as, maybe more.
Maybe more.
Maybe more. Like for real. Like maybe more.
There you go.
Okay, there you go. There you go. All right, turn on the mic. Go ahead, hop in. Turn on your mic though. We're gonna do a quick mic check because we had to start because our brother JMark.
What's going down?
Wait, is he on? No, turn it on though. Turn it on. You gotta make sure it's turned on. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Mic check. Mic check.
All right, sit down.
I need alcohol.
No, you gotta sit down because he gotta leave. You gotta sit down because he gotta leave.
I'm talking. You can hear me.
All right, while he
get him a drink. Get him a drink.
Look out for him.
Look out.
So you mentioned like just maybe and we don't want to spill the beans because we know how people are.
Yeah.
Like thousands of people will listen to this.
I know.
And someone is gonna say, you know what? I'm doing Trill on Wheels. Are you trademarked?
Absolutely.
Thank you. All right.
Absolutely.
So everything is protected there.
Oh man.
So talk about
that was day one.
That's
type
day
stuff.
one.
Yeah. Because
Okay.
I knew what I had.
We saw another. I didn't tell y'all, but I saw another Pour Horsemen.
Wow.
That's weak.
I saw another Pour Horsemen.
Wow.
That's dumb. Who is it?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't know who it is.
They got shows. They got
No shows though, but I did see another Pour Horsemen.
Yeah, man. They you know, the way I kind of look at it is imitation is wonderful sometimes.
It's flattering.
You know, it's flattering, man. And I salute everybody who wants to go out there and do something dope. But you know, I'm really going to, you know, take this by the horn and really do something special with Trill on Wheels. You know, if there's, you know, somebody who gets inspired by what we're doing, you know, I can't hate on that. I can't stop that.
Exactly.
But at the same time, like, you know, I'm gonna stay in my lane, you know, and get out of mine. You know what I'm saying? Don't come over here.
any mishaps along your journey?
Yeah, we gotta hear something crazy. We gotta hear something crazy.
What's going
We gotta
on?
let Ksea tell his birthday story from his impression before we let you go. So we want to know, because this is the Pour Horsemen.
Yeah.
We want to know what's the wildest thing that has happened right now on the bikes.
We can cuss and like,
okay, man. Whatever,
so like, this is a story. A story that is comes to mind, man, is a young lady who kept saying how shit. This is exactly how she phrased. She said, "I got a hot cat. I got a hot cat." She was telling us how hot her cat was.
Was she over 40?
She was mid-30s. You know what I'm saying?
She was over 40. I'd have got
thing I know,
Because she fit in the seat.
What?
She could fit in the seat, but she was on the bench. Next thing I know, I'm looking out I'm driving, and she's screaming and telling everybody how hot her cat was. And that's the phrase she used. I never heard it like described.
I don't think that's a phrase you ever want to hear.
Over Southside bumping?
Yeah, all that, man. I'm hearing, I'm like, hot cat. I'm looking in the rear view mirror. She spread eagle on the bench. I'm like, hey, young lady, you know
You saw the cat?
I didn't see the cat.
That's okay.
Luckily, she was pantsed. Is that a word, pantsed?
Yeah.
Is a word.
If she describing it probably look like Garfield.
Yeah.
You know, you came in hot.
I know, she was hot.
It was but that comes to mind, and that group was extremely fun.
Okay.
It was a fun group.
Okay.
But that's one of the stories that comes to mind. I don't think I'll ever forget her.
You will not. Yeah, I mean, clearly.
Anybody ever fell off or some drunk shit?
We've had some incidents where people, you know, aren't seated.
Of course.
And, you know, seatbelts aren't on, and, you know, but, you know, we just got to keep everybody safe. You know what I'm saying? That's the number one thing.
That's the goal. Yeah, that's the goal.
We want to have an extremely fun time. We want everybody to be lit, celebrate. But hey, our number one priority is getting y'all home safely and everybody being safe.
And the last one, I know you'll do the stops. Has anybody missed their time frame to come out of the bar?
What's interesting is, like, as drunk as y'all are very punctual.
Okay.
Like, everybody, like, happy.
Interesting.
It's crazy. I thought it would have to be an issue.
You thought that was going to be the number one issue.
Punctual as hell.
Get lost in.
But
you can easily get lost in the sauce. You can easily get lost in the sauce in bar 50-15.
Exactly.
You can easily
50-15 almost got us.
Because 50-15 would have got
We got a whole bottle, but we finished that whole bottle and got right back on
Y'all
time.
had Tito's, didn't y'all?
we had Casamigos.
Tequila, yeah.
Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so Ksea, the floor is yours before we gotta let our brother go, and then gonna share where people can find him and all that good stuff.
Yeah.
And then we gonna be trying to work on a live podcast on the Party Bite. We gonna be working on that.
That'd be
So
live.
Ksea, share your birthday impressions before we let JMark tell people where to find.
This shit was live. Like I had a blast. All my people was there.
Yeah.
They had fun. What was my man? The trapping captain. He held us down. He did a great job with that. Getting us in and out, keeping us keeping everything kind of structured. Yeah. And I mean, I just had a blast. Like I kept saying, I was sucking out the shirt.
Tell us why you came out the shirt.
J.R. Smith.
Because we had to go to bars.
But why did you come out the shirt?
Because I was sweating.
So, cause we still went to the locker room,
and we had to go to the locker room afterwards.
Made sense. Like I like, okay, I see what you're doing, bro. He had a fly shirt on. He like, all right,
I ain't want it to be like just drenched in sweat.
I saw a video of you having someone wipe your back down. What's wrong with you?
Because I sweat.
Man, I can't stand black people, bro. I don't want to be. I don't want to.
I still got an athletic build, but I got like thick hair, so I sweat a lot. And it's like I sweat.
You see what we? Come on, man. What is going on?
I understood the logic, though. You know what I'm saying? It was a warm.
But you usually wouldn't accept that.
No, it was fine. It was fine. You know what I'm saying? It was fine. You know?
I'm coming in briefs when I go there.
Well, yeah.
Nasty Nate. I'm coming in briefs.
They want you to be pants.
My motto is as nasty as possible. I'm nasty Nate.
Okay, man.
I'm coming spandex.
I feel you. I don't know. You know. I'm trying to figure out a way to approach that situation.
No, because he's gonna be screaming back there. He got a hot cat.
Yeah, that's the thing, bro.
I'm not gonna say nothing about cat.
You know.
But I'm not gonna say what I'm actually gonna say. So look, let our brother look. He got to go do his thing tonight. Yeah. He blessed us with some time. Yeah, we appreciate it. Bro. Tell the people where they can find you, and then there's definitely gonna be a person out there that's inspired by you. Yeah, just give them like a word of encouragement, something they should be working on. And we definitely gonna have JMark back. He gonna be back. This ain't the first time. This ain't the last time. This is the first time. Yeah. So tell the people where they can find you, how they can tap into Trill on Wheels, all that good stuff.
We Trill on Wheels for everything. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, TrillOnWheels.com for bookings. And for my entrepreneurs out there, for my dream chasers, one of the things that I noticed just in conversation is like having your numbers right. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? A lot of folks, you know, they talk about money. They want to make money. Okay, what's your approach? What are your steps to get there? What's your profit margins going to look like? And how are you going to approach that in a way that's just going to guarantee you those numbers? You know what I'm saying? And then on the opposite end of that, like have extreme confidence, because you're going to get a lot of doubters. You're going to get a lot of roadblocks. You're going to get a lot of folks who don't see your vision. Just keep going. Just keep going and have extreme confidence, because it took us a year and a half to get Trill on Wheels. This started in 2021, January 2021. We launched March 2022. I received so many no's and roadblocks and objections and all that. But I knew, like, this is gold. I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep going, and I'm going to keep pushing through. So, you know, all my entrepreneurs out there, like, know your numbers and just stay extremely confident and passionate about what you're doing, and God can take care of the rest, you know?
Mm-hmm. Man, y'all tap in. Trill on Wheels on all social media. Trill. If you come to Houston, we encourage, pull up on Trill on Wheels.
Definitely book.
Like, make sure you book, do what you need to do, and support this brother and his endeavors, because we definitely gonna be supporting as well. So
before I started, I had told him at the annual block party, I said, you Trill on Wheels, I just saw y'all stuff on Instagram. I'm booking it for my birthday.
Yeah, that's what we said.
And it just went. Like soon as I saw it, I knew that's what I wanted to do, because I seen the white versions of it. I ain't want that shit, the neon lights and the pop music.
Exactly, man.
I wanted the hood.
You watch
I listened, but I listened to it, but I didn't want it.
But what I'm saying is, you can't come in here now and do that when you watch One Tree Hill.
We ain't have you outside your element, huh?
Hell no, I was in. I'm the best of both worlds. Like I can, because the little white girl is trending because she did the Lil Baby.
Yeah, but then she also just got caught up. Yeah, we'll talk about that. But we got to talk about after you leave.
Yeah.
After you leave,
it's always that. It's always happens. But like when all that stuff happened, they was talking about where the black people sing the white people song. I was that guy.
And you would say, making my way downtown, walking fast. That's
see, no, I don't even know that song.
Yes, you do know that song.
You know it word for word.
No, he does it. I could have did goddamn
like a rhinestone cowboy.
No,
that song
Madonna song.
That does slap.
Like a prayer. That whole go hard.
Look,
I got a whole white playlist with 87 songs. I'm the resident
white person on the pod.
We tell by your Reebok classics.
I know. I'm the resident white person on the pod. Like I know. I'm the resident white dad on the pod.
Baton Rouge, bro.
I got
Baton Rouge.
I got Reebok classics. I'm the resident white dad on the pod.
Man, hey.
Like I know that.
Hey, man. We
look like a
Trill on Wheels all inclusive. Trill on Wheels is all inclusive. You know what I'm saying? So pull up on
nursing.
Hey, look, we gotta let this brother out. We gotta take a few flicks and we right back with the rest of our episode.
Yeah. What's up?
Some bullshit.
You didn't tell us that. Remember, he didn't come in until after he passed it. He was like,
that's why I've been taking golf lessons by myself. Now I'm gonna whoop y'all ass.
Start the clock. All right.
Start the clock.
All right, so we back. We had Trill on Wheels on, which was dope. So Ksea, really tell us your experience again. Our brother ain't here. JMark is definitely coming back. Like we talked before we started. He really liked the movement that we on. We like the movement he on. So that doesn't make any sense for us.
People like us.
So tell us.
Because we real. You know
tell us about the experience.
Real recognize real. Nah, that shit was live. I really liked it. The only thing that I didn't, I guess, like, because I was wearing dope ass shoes, was that I kept missing the pedals, but I think it was because I was drunk.
You was drunk. That's what it is.
So that was it. So it wasn't nothing on them. It was just on me. But I had a blast. Like it was a dope. And like I said, black on black. I'm man. Look, if anybody on this black owned representing black, you know, I am on it. I am not playing with none of that shit. A motherfucker, a white could offer me a Volkswagen for free.
White.
I would take
and a black could offer me one as well, but with like 20 plus miles on it. I'm going with them. Like
20,000 miles.
20,000, 20 plus. I don't matter. It don't matter. I'm going black.
I mean, 20 miles is basically the same.
Black owned. Everything.
20,000 miles ain't shit.
I'm taking the White Nubian King's his free.
We gonna get people drunk too, because when we start making that thing that T was talking about.
Oh yeah, we got some stuff on the way.
I swear to God, if I hear White Nubian Kings and Queens and shit,
stop doing it.
Like
that shit.
I hate that shit with a passion.
It's true. We all came from Africa.
Yeah.
So that little girl that's quoting Lil Baby or whatever, she came from Africa.
Okay, so let's talk about Twitter first.
And what's crazy though? What's crazy? Hold on.
My bad. Go ahead.
My bad to cut you. I apologize. Hypocrisy.
He said it every episode.
Hypocrisy.
Go ahead.
That's hypocrisy. My bad. But it was just right on the cusp of what we're talking about. I actually know a white person that was born in Africa.
Who?
My boy Hunter.
And he's an African American then.
He's an African American.
He's an African American.
Jordan.
He's an African American.
He was born in Africa.
He's an African American.
Man, South Africa is white
because apartheid. They had it. Okay. Elon Musk, the king South African right now.
Oh my God.
He is the king of South Africa, about to be the king of the US.
Zamunda. You're gonna be the king of Zamunda. It's me, Elon Musk. Why are people king of Zamunda?
Why are people Why are people up in arms about this man making boss moves?
Well, go ahead.
Can I?
Yeah, please.
Because I be on Twitter.
Yeah,
I do too.
He's full of shit.
He is.
How?
He
literally told the UN, if you can give me a rundown on how to end world hunger and all the homelessness, whatever, I will donate the money. Like, I think he said up to $6 billion.
$7 billion.
$7 billion. He would donate it. They gave him an actual plan. And he just disregarded that and spent
Twitter.
$44 billion for a social site.
Well, it's not over yet. It's not over yet.
That's what I'm saying. We don't know if he probably got a grand plan.
He may not have the money to buy it.
Buy what?
So let's I'm gonna do a little economics for everybody real quick. So the way he was able to say he could spend $44 billion was selling a portion of his Tesla shares. Well, Tesla dropped like 5% the moment he said that he was buying Twitter. So those shares that he planned to sell became less valuable. So he might have to back out of the $44 billion he offered to Twitter. He has until the end of the month, which is Monday, to determine if he can buy it or not.
Is the cash thing true?
No, he can't. He does not have the cash.
They said that he paid cash.
No, he has to sell his shares of Tesla, and then he had a cash reserve to put on top of it. But right now, Tesla shares are tanking. He may not be able to buy it.
So the deal's not done.
It's definitely not done.
Oh, I thought it was done.
No, in principle, it's done, but he still got to come up with the money. They gave him to the end of the month.
Imagine this though. You trying to set up a $44 billion deal and you don't have enough capital to do it, and somebody on the site that you try to purchase call you broke.
And people are doing that.
Bro, that's insane.
It is
$44 billion?
So
Tesla's not, I mean, Twitter's not even worth $44 billion, first off.
It's not, but $44 billion.
I don't even think people know how much a billion is, really.
That's crazy.
1 billion.
1 billion.
That's crazy.
1 billion.
You can't spend that in a lifetime.
That's
couple lifetimes.
1 billion is more than 999 million.
Yes.
999. Like all that.
You cannot
that
spend
shit
it in a
is insane.
lifetime. Like, I don't think people understand how hard it is to spend $1 billion. Like, if you
remember the whole Blake check was like, how can you spend $1 million?
How do you spend $1 million
in 6 days?
Preston Waters. You give Preston Waters $44 billion in the month of May.
You can't spend
He gonna spend that.
You could buy most countries.
Bro, I'm in the process of building a house.
Yes.
I'm in the process of building a house, and it's finally starting to happen.
And you know what? You're going to get pissed off here in a little bit.
No, okay.
I'm going to tell you why.
All right.
Go ahead.
I don't know why you smile. Why is he smiling? Why he
I've
says
built
that?
6 houses.
Like, ain't this a bitch?
And what happens when you buy a
Why
house?
is he smiling?
Because nothing. What's
to
going to
piss
happen?
me off.
Has your foundation been laid yet?
It's about to be laid.
Okay,
this week.
So let me tell you what's going to happen.
He's good at telling a nigga after.
So I'm telling him now. Let me tell him now. So after your foundation gets laid, that's when you're really relying on general contractors. We're not going to say who your home builder is, but depending upon your home builder, your general contractors will always be late and over budget. Every time.
Our shit was supposed to be done in May.
Well,
our shit was supposed to be done in May.
And your foundation is just getting put down?
Bro, all the shipping and all that shit.
That supply chain
permits, supply chains, all that shit delayed everything. The stuff was supposed to start happening like a week after our wedding. Nothing was like we was in a nothingness, a hole of nothingness for this long, and we finally start getting emails last week, like about a week or two ago, and they was like, "Yeah, we're building up and building up," because we've been waiting to see when this lump sum gonna come out the account.
I got something I'm waiting on right now that I've probably been waiting on since February, and like to start.
And so the foundation finally about to get laid, but they told us that July should be done. We think it's gonna be August.
It's gonna be September.
Damn, nigga, we said August.
It's gonna be September. I'm telling you now. Just trust your boy. It's gonna be September. As a person who has built multiple properties from brand new from the ground up, it's gonna be September.
Man, shit.
But okay, back. That's
oh wait, where was I going to with this?
Twitter, Elon Musk.
Oh, so yes. With the Twitter situation, like, it's crazy as hell to think that a man that's offering $44 billion, that's 43 more than one. 1 billion is the goal for most athletes. You remember when Michael Jordan finally got it and everybody was like, yes, this dude got 43 more. And so people are going to be on that same site that he was trying to buy. And it's going to be a trending topic.
Yep.
And it's just wild. The craziest thing about all this shit, though, is that the most sense made out of all of this came from a video of Kanye from years ago when he was like, if Elon Musk have a bad day or a bad week, we're in trouble. Leave that man the fuck alone.
Yeah,
that shit made a lot of sense.
Him, Jeff Bezos, Bill Gates, and probably Warren Buffett. Like, you don't really want to mess with those 4 whites.
I was gonna bring up Bezos because he
Mount
bought
Rushmore.
Out of Mount Rushmore money.
Money
for real.
Yeah, and then they lucky old homeboy ain't not here no more. Really, to me, Apple.
Steve Jobs. No, Steve Jobs. Yeah,
Steve Jobs is really the head honcho.
No, well, in creative space,
but that's being creative is more valuable than just knowing how to make money. To me, fair.
But
I was gonna say, don't Bezos, didn't he buy Washington Post?
Yeah. So Bezos owns all of Washington Post and all of their electronic news. So he can cover his own stories.
Exactly.
He can tell his own story. Twitter can't shut him down, etc.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So why not pay for your narrative?
Well, I think it's more than a narrative. I think they also pay for access to information.
Exactly.
The reason why Meta or the other person on the Mount Rushmore is Zuckerberg. Okay.
Yeah.
So the reason why Meta is so popular, it's because they have information on all of us. Like every last one of us, they have an avatar. Like they know when you're about to buy something. Like Ksea, they know you're going through this house purchase thing. They know what ads to deliver to you. Like that's what Elon was missing.
They delivering ass?
Shut up.
They should though. I mean, if Amazon, put the camera on Amazon. If you want to make some money, ask them.
You gotta buy OnlyFans, right? You buy OnlyFans,
okay,
and it's a delivery service through OnlyFans.
Man, that's a wild delivery service. That's a wild delivery service.
It starts in Vegas.
But information is really the new currency. Okay. There's a book called, I encourage everyone to get this. It's called Who Owns the Future? All right. And it talks about that we really don't produce anything in America anymore. Like if you really think about it, we don't build anything. Like TikTok is the biggest social media app and it's from China.
Yeah.
So we're not making anything anymore.
They big in
Snapchat.
TikTok is the biggest social media app in the world.
Snapchat is
Instagram
from you?
No, TikTok is the biggest in the world.
I understand it, but Snapchat is from me.
You don't think it's a fad?
I'm saying like we don't build the best anymore.
The only reason,
but you don't think it's a fad?
No.
You don't remember what was the 7-second Vine? That was like
Vine became Instagram.
Instagram was already out.
No. Instagram took it by adding videos to their site.
Well, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
That's what I'm saying. But okay, well, not even Instagram. Facebook is gonna be, I think Facebook is gonna be here forever.
No, YouTube will be here forever. Facebook gonna be out of here in about 5 years.
Really?
Meta, this whole metaverse stuff will take over Facebook for sure in about 5 years. Because the people who really use Facebook, I don't want to be morbid.
Instagram.
I don't want to be morbid. But the people who really use Facebook are older.
Exactly.
And they will no longer be capable to keep up with the times in a little bit.
But I thought Facebook and Meta are the same thing.
No, Meta is the parent company. And they're going directly into the metaverse.
Zuckerberg bought
what
Meta.
The fuck is the metaverse?
Meta is Facebook.
That's what I'm saying. So Zuckerberg owns all that?
Yes, he owns all that.
What the hell is the metaverse?
So the metaverse is the Oculus.
Yeah, it's like
virtual environment.
It's you ever seen Ready Player One?
Yes.
It's going to turn into that in like 20 years.
You're going to be able to get some strange from North Korea in a little bit on the metaverse.
I'm not. Nigga, I'm happily married. The fuck he talking about?
It's going to be like Avatar. Like the Avatar movie, Ready Player One.
Like all that.
Yeah, it's going to Matrix.
But to my point, I think
Shit
Elon
too white for me.
The only data that Elon really has access to, he has to buy, or is from his Tesla customers. Tesla customers are the wealthiest customers in the world.
I got to teach you.
I want a Tesla,
got a Tesla.
I want a Tesla. I ain't gonna lie to you.
You don't know who she's with though. Is she single?
Teslas are affordable.
No, they're not.
Yes,
affordable.
they are.
Teslas
I just seen one. Yes, they are.
Tesla started like 60 bands.
No, they don't. I can show you right now. But like
you talking about the Series 1, like the newest ones are like premium.
All of them still good money.
Either way,
you don't like Tesla?
No, I like Tesla, but the barriers to entry to Tesla are real. Like most,
they have a process.
That's what I'm saying. Most people ain't just buying a Tesla. You ain't going to a Tesla dealership. Like that's not happening. Like
I mean, look.
So why you say that shit with so much emphasis?
Because it's the truth.
No, you have to like apply and all that.
That's what I'm saying. Tesla's not an easy thing.
Yeah, but you can still get one. I know motherfuckers that just got one.
Which probably right now with the gas prices you will want. But I think he's buying information because Twitter has information on all of you. Like they know everything about the first Ksea that got deleted, the second Ksea that got deleted.
I been going viral. Hey, look, kudos to you. This motherfucker been going viral. How many of your shits got turned down? How many of your accounts got banned?
2.
No, three Twitters. You got the old one when you were back in college.
Oh yeah, right.
3 Twitters.
3 Twitters, and you've been going viral. You went viral on every one of them and some.
I went viral on every Twitter account.
You need a check.
I don't need no blue check. I need a check. Like I need money.
That's what I meant.
My son wear 11 and a half.
There's some
and he
value
growing.
in you.
I'm gonna get him some Reebok Classics then.
He gonna throw them shits away.
Hey, I wear some Reebok. Y'all tripping.
So hard. You tripping. Yeah, you wait till I wear my
that's like a nice little colorway.
Wait till I wear my Monarchs.
No, wear them with some Jabos.
No, I know. I'm gonna wear them with some Eni Chase.
No, wear them with some Jabos and a white tee, and you'll be a hot boy. You know that something about hot cat? You was to be a hot boy.
All right. So we also saw, which was leaked on Twitter, because that's where I saw it first, DaBaby's Walmart video. Did y'all see that?
Yes.
Yo, that shit is scary to me.
This nigga's insane.
I don't know if he's in the right. Like,
wasn't in the right.
Okay, so let's not do that, man.
I don't want to say that, but look, man, I watched the video and it did not look like his life was being threatened.
That's what it made it when it first came out. I'm not even gonna lie. When it first came, like right when he blew up, that video came out.
I never saw it until last week.
No, I saw the video.
I only saw it last week.
I had not that video, but it was like another video where it was like he looked like he was the victim, and Twitter like took that. And that's how he blew up. The gun, the Walmart shit. That's how he blew up.
He had a mixtape out, and then that happened, and then
he blew up,
bro. The video that I just watched,
this video, he looked like he antagonized the entire thing.
It looked like he was a murderer.
Like just straight up.
Did you see the video?
I seen the video.
What can you say that makes that different?
The video. I'm looking at them in the line, right?
Yes.
He says his kid was with him. Now, you can't see within the aisle.
I didn't see no kids.
That's what, but with the camera angle, you can't see within the aisle. The kid may have been in the basket in the aisle.
Fair.
And the nigga may be talking greasy to him. They get the plex, and then he pull out and shoot. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, that video, I don't even know why they put it out.
Well, I think it got leaked.
No, what's the publication?
TMZ.
Rolling Stone put it out.
Rolling Stone.
So that's some whole ass shit to me. I don't know. I'm just saying, like,
I just looked at it like, man.
All I would say about DaBaby, that dude needs to control the energy.
What's that called that you do with the smoke?
That's the sage.
He needs to do that.
No, because then he also terrible as well because the same week he swung on his artist.
I didn't see that.
I saw it.
What do you mean?
Like he is walking in front. They are behind the scenes in a concert or whatever, and he is walking in front.
I missed that.
He's walking in front.
Someone got to show me that.
Listen,
pull it up.
He's walking in front of his artist, and he turns around and swings a haymaker. He misses, and the artist swings up with him. Like he squares up with him, and he like swing with him, and they break him up.
Didn't he just shoot someone the week before?
Bro, it's like, yo, what the fuck are you doing?
Bro, look. I'm not.
Who has that video? Because I need to. Can someone?
He about to pull it up.
I've never seen that video. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm just saying. Look, man. We don't know. We just see this nigga acting out. We don't know what was provoking this shit.
Nah, bro, you can't.
It comes out that he was in the full wrong.
You can't swing on.
What happened with that artist though? He might have went on stage and cut him off or some shit.
Oh, like went over.
The artist was telling him how he was out of place for doing whatever, and he didn't like what he was hearing, and he swung on him.
Press play.
Accountability is a motherfucker. Like if someone.
Oh, yo, DaBaby would have lost that. He would have lost. Yo, that dude was big. Like DaBaby would have lost that.
The artist's name is Wisdom.
I've never heard of him before.
Me neither. But like that's one of his artists that he signed to.
All I'm saying is, if I'm a celebrity, some of this shit he been in, I can't be in the limelight like that because niggas is crazy. People are crazy
in general. Yeah,
people are crazy. And y'all know me, man, and I work with people. All I do is service work. Y'all know what I do.
No doubt. No doubt.
So it's just like, I'm going to be pleasant to people at all times, but if you get out of line, dog, I'm going to have to be me at the end of the day.
But does you mean DaBaby is committing crimes? There's a difference between
there's a
difference.
This dude is terrible.
Fighting is a crime.
No. Fighting is not a crime. That's self-defense. DaBaby is committing crimes.
That's like.
What you mean? Somebody
Let me equate you.
Let me equate you.
Hold on.
Let me equate it to this. Let me equate it to this. He, my guy right here works with us. If you felt some type of way during the pod and we're leaving, how we always
That's
leave.
a good example.
How we always
that's
leave.
A good example.
And he tells you like, bro, you was tripping during this segment. Like you was out. No, wait.
I know where you're going.
If he says you was tripping during this segment, like, you know, you got a little bit, and you don't like what you hearing, and you just turn around and swing on him full with all your might.
That's wrong.
Okay, that's what we're saying.
We don't know that happened.
That is exactly what happened. We had like, it was multiple people come out and say like he was totally in the wrong. Okay. Because the dude name, ironically, name is Wisdom.
That is crazy.
And the nigga was trying to tell him like he was bugging.
I am not caping for DaBaby, bro. Like, I'm really not. But it's some of the shit that I've seen that he's been in that I was like, man, look, I probably would have reacted just like that. I probably would have reacted. That home invasion shit, or not, yeah, he had a home invasion, but I'm talking about the last shit he shot the guy for jumping over the fence. Man, what you mean?
Okay, was Mike Tyson okay for beating up the guy on the plane?
Yes.
Yeah.
Man, you can't look. Okay, so I fly a lot. I think I fly more than anybody in this room.
Probably.
That's what I'm saying, bro. You gotta put yourself in those predicaments.
You ain't gotta go that much.
Probably combined. No, for real. Probably combined. I really do. I fly like 2 times a month.
All right, I'll be Lil Baby later.
Yeah, and I'm gonna knock you out. I'm gonna be Wisdom. All right, so look, I've been on a plane before where someone tried to open the exit row door. Hear me out. So we're and it's random. I'm flying to like Boise, Idaho. It's a terrible place I'm flying to.
What you going to get potatoes?
Going to the game?
Fuck you going to Idaho
State?
for?
Just know I got some work. All right. People don't need to know who I am and what I do, but I got some work. Anyway, dude starts, I don't know if he's having a mental breakdown or what.
In Idaho?
No, on the way to Boise.
I'm saying, like, you say you got work. I
got work in Boise.
Who the fuck flies to Boise?
I have work in Boise. Just know I got work in Boise. So anyway, they on the intercom, they say, do we have any strong men who could help the flight attendants near the exit row? All right. The person next to me is a lady. She looks at me and she was like, you look kind of strong. I was like, I'm not going back there. I don't know what the fuck is going on. They got this dude like hemmed up. Now, mind you, we're 24,000 feet in the air, whatever we are. We got like 30 minutes before we're landing. This dude is having a mental break. All I do is look, I turn around, and I'm just busting out laughing. I wish Mike Tyson would have been on that plane. Beat him up. I wasn't going to be a hero. I'm not being a hero.
Nobody would have been a hero. It's fucking Mike Tyson.
I probably would have been a hero.
You would have ran back there?
If they couldn't sedate him?
They got him. I just wasn't doing it.
I'm talking about just Mike Tyson.
Crazy? Like,
but would you fight Mike Tyson though? My bad. I know, my bad. Would you fight Mike Tyson?
No. But that's what I'm saying.
I would have helped Mike Tyson. Nigga would have been jumping that nigga. Nigga would have been jumping that nigga. I would have just, it would have looked like that. It was like that meme where a kid get jumped in the playground.
They start.
Nigga, I would have threw that mean uppercut.
Was serious, bro. In that meme.
Mike would have been like, "Assalamu alaikum, my brother." Like I would have gave everything.
And I feel bad for Mike because he can't even get his edibles off because they said they shape like ears.
Yeah.
And there's a rule that you can't have food that's shaped like a human body part.
But that's a dope ass concept.
Yeah, but he can't do them no more. So he made like all this packaging, all this stuff.
He should send them hoes. I ain't gonna agree.
Hey, I want to. Okay, so real quick, Mr. Twitter. So this went viral a little bit.
The girl.
No, the dude that said today's rappers are 10 times better than rappers from back in the day, respectfully. And then he said, I respect the older generation of hip hop, but this generation creativity is on another level. Hip hop ain't never been #1 genre till now.
That's not true.
And then somebody said, my nigga, somebody said, fuck what you gotta say. I'm still jamming. You can't compare today's rappers to Biggie and Tupac. And he was like, on some real shit. When was the last time you listened to that in the car? Be truthful.
Bro, I listened to Jay-Z like yesterday.
Look, I don't get today's hip hop. Hey, to each his own. I'm not with it. Like, it's not like I'm against it. Like, if it jams, I will jam it. But it's not like I'm eager to like listen to an album from someone new.
Right.
Like from this generation. Outside of Cordae. I like Cordae. And that's because Cordae raps like the generation that influenced him.
Straight up.
He raps like he's from the early 2000s, late 90s or whatever. He knows where supreme hip hop was. These new hip hop, the new rappers or whatever, they just do whatever they do. I like Lil Baby.
I don't because of the auto-tune.
He be spitting.
I can't hear the auto-tune.
The auto-tune. But Lil Baby be spitting.
He be
like
talking.
he spit.
I like the drill movement.
Yeah. Now, DaBaby, he had times where he killed, like the J. Cole song.
Yeah.
It's not like his antics just made me like forget his music, because he ain't do nothing like that. He a knucklehead, but at the same time, he just a hit and miss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's a respectful take on his music. He's a hit or miss.
Mm-hmm.
Lil Baby, he hits way more than he misses.
I would agree.
These other little rappers and whatever, like I can't get with it. Like sometimes they like I try.
See, I can't listen to Young Boy. I can't.
Yeah, I can't do Young Boy.
But see, y'all young.
See, look, but the YouTube gonna get on our ass for saying that.
No,
he got.
And it's nothing against.
It's
nothing against the Young Boy. But I cannot resonate. I can't even jam. It's nothing about any song that I've heard from him that made me just be like,
what?
Why did
that's your shit.
You can't even think of it.
Exactly.
But
it's like
it's catchy.
It's like
this one with Gucci. He was saying
none of that shit jams.
You don't like Gucci now.
I know, but it was like toward. Was it? Yeah. No, not the diss song. Man, what the?
Don't even worry about it because we ain't.
I feel like Gucci in 2006. That's his song, right? That's his song, right? That shit go hard.
I just don't resonate with none of that
either.
But with the new generation of rappers, if y'all like y'all shit with the TikTok or whatever, that's cool. But the prime hip hop era definitely came from the 90s to the early 2000s. I'd say from the 90s to 2009.
Here's what I'll say. There are rappers in today's genre that lead this new school, like a Travis Scott, like a you can say Young Boy, but there's Travis Scott, Young Boy, Dirk. They are all off the family tree of a Kanye, of a Lil Wayne. So it's just like, I can respect that, and they do it to the highest level. That's why you got a Don Toliver that's like
straight
live. You know what I'm saying? I love that album.
I like that album.
So like you got him under Travis Scott.
Is he under Travis Scott?
Yeah,
that's his tree.
Travis Scott.
But Don Toliver kind of makes different music though.
But it's still at that melodic. It's still, you know what I'm saying? And Travis Scott went hard with that melodic sound, and he had his own little niche to it. But look. As far as like this new school versus old school, nah, because they old school made timeless records.
You will
never get another Back That Ass Up.
No,
you'll never get a Big Pimpin'. Like you'll never get a.
Let me piggyback off the Back That Ass Up. Let me tell you how gold. Put the camera on me. Let me tell you how gold Back That Ass Up was. I was in middle school when Back That Ass Up came out. We used to have middle school dances. 7th grade. I will never forget this for the life of me. 7th grade. They played Back That Thing Up, which was the radio version. Back That Thing Up.
That's the one when y'all love 99 and the 2000. That's the radio version.
Yes, whatever. Back That Thing Up. They playing this at a middle school dance. And I will never forget getting rolled up on the side of the gym and pointing at my partners like, look what she doing. And man, just getting toe up in the 7th grade.
She had that hot cat.
Yeah.
Nah, she had that thing rolling.
All right, so let's talk NBA playoffs. All right. We got to do this before we get out of here. I got the bracket right now, so we can go through it. Y'all,
it'll be Phoenix. It'll be Phoenix versus Mavs.
Just wait. I'm about to go.
It'll be Golden State versus Memphis because they're gonna beat Timberwolves
first.
Like they're gonna be Miami
the East is
versus.
already ready.
They're gonna be Miami versus.
Stop.
Goddamn.
So Miami, Philly. You got the 1 seed Miami, the 4 seed Philly. Embiid has a fracture or something.
He has a torn ligament.
In his thumb. Harden. I don't know what's with bro. What's with bro.
James Harden is. Let me make this. Let me see. All right. James Harden, post prime, has turned into. Fuck. He has turned into. Who was a big guard that. No, I take that back. James Harden, post prime, has turned into Eric Snow with braids and an elaborate handle.
No, nah.
He has an elaborate.
Still averaging 22,
Eric Snow.
7. Eric
Bro,
Snow wasn't. He was just bringing the ball up.
He can't
Come
go
on, man.
past.
That's egregious.
He can't go past the prime defender if it depended on
Eric
him.
Snow, though.
You can't
Eric
say
Snow
Eric.
is tough. I say Darren Williams maybe.
In Cleveland?
Like D. Will in Cleveland.
No,
That's worse.
No, it's not. Eric Snow is terrible.
Do you remember
Yeah.
Darren Williams? Can you remember any highlight off the top of your head right now of Darren Williams in Cleveland?
No.
Do you matter of fact, let me double up. Do you remember what number he wore in Cleveland?
Hell no.
Wasn't it 4?
Hell no.
What was it?
It was 31.
Yeah.
He did wear 31.
3
You're right.
plus 1 is 4. You wrong. That's how bad Darren Williams was in
Okay,
Cleveland.
what you think?
So
who you got?
What you say?
Miami or Philadelphia?
I got Miami.
Now why?
They play better defense, team defense. You can't stop Jimmy Butler when he's on and he won a ball. They got shooters. Harden is a hit or miss as far as scoring. He's a hit or miss. He's going to still facilitate. Maxi's going to get his buckets. That boy been showing out. And Embiid's going to get his buckets, but they ain't going to play well enough defense to stop Miami in their arsenal.
That's why I say Eric Snow, because Eric Snow used to facilitate, but he has a more elaborate
he's
handle.
Better than Eric Snow.
But
He can still get. He's going to get buckets. He's going to get 20 points, bro.
Eric Snow is
Hold
tough.
up. Hold up. Let's not disregard this. Prior to the goddamn last night, this motherfucker ain't looked at any kind of efficiency in 20 points in like 4 games. Like he is hit or miss. He has went. He was putting up on a I guess like every game from game 2 to like, well, this was game 6. Up until game 6, 2, 3, 4, 5. This nigga was like 4 for 17.
Oh, he was
4 for 15.
He was struggling. Yeah.
4 for 14. 4, like he'll hit 4 buckets and be like, I'm done.
Now, what I would say, PJ going to put PJ on Harden.
That friendly ass bomb like this shit. They gonna equate each other out. So
Why?
So Philly is definitely out. Cause you know they BFFs and shit.
But he going to lock this nigga up.
All right, so we got next one. Milwaukee, Boston. That's the series.
Boston.
But and the only reason why I say Boston too, because Middleton is hurt.
Middleton is out
If
for the
Middleton
entire
wasn't
second
hurt,
round.
Man.
They
I think
say
it's
he's
going to
out.
be down to the wire, 6
No,
or
it's
7
not.
games.
It's gonna be
6 or 7 games.
I say
6
5.
or 7.
Nah, you playing with Boston, bro.
6 is a stretch.
It's gonna be 5.
It's a gamble that I would personally probably take.
I am gambling.
I would say 6. I would say 6,
5.
but I wouldn't be surprised if
I
it's 5.
propose that Drew
Boston
Holiday
is
is
balling.
going to step up tremendously on the
Man,
offensive
Boston is
end.
good, bro.
me see.
Defensive
The whole
player of the
series.
year. Tatum came into his own. You still got Jaylen Brown. They
You
got
can't stop them two. You're not going to stop
and
them
then they
two.
got the best defensive guys in the back. They got
they number 1 in defense.
They got both the what's their last name? Williams. What's the Robert Williams and Grant Williams? Them boys crazy.
Shit, you ain't even mentioned Marcus Smart.
No, I said Smart, the defensive player of the year. So Grant Williams and Robert Williams is crazy in the back line. So all right, next
Hold on. Wait. Before we go, I want to bring it up. Let me see. I said, I'm trying to find it. Goddamn. But I was trying to find the tweet and say quote. But I said like months ago, yo, the Celtics are rolling and I am scared because my partner Rick is a Celtics fan.
Huge fan.
And I don't understand how black people become Celtics fans. But at the end of the day, I said it's gonna be scary hours because these dudes look like they got it and they can make a run.
They doing it for Nia Long. Sure.
And when you said that, I said this.
Why you say that?
The coach's wife.
That's his coach's wife.
His wife. Yeah.
So I said, she posted a picture on March 25th, 2022. This picture. Put the camera on me. It's this picture. You can't see it probably.
That's fine.
But she posted this picture. Black women in Hollywood are here to stay at Essence. And I said, yeah, you're definitely the muse behind these Celtics looking like championship contenders. That coach coaching his ass off. Like, they look like they complete.
I agree.
They look like they're complete.
They look good. They look good.
They look good as hell.
Jason
so
Tatum
Phoenix or Dallas?
I got Phoenix.
Luka, well, see, Devin Booker is not healthy, bro.
He not.
He did not look good. And that series starts Monday.
And Chris Paul gave
Jalen Brunson is balling. But he's about to get a bag.
Monday is not enough time for a hamstring strain. Like, he played 30 minutes, but, bro, he was walking up the court a lot.
Explosiveness. Like, you can't, you ain't got your hamstrings, you not explosive.
If Devin Booker not 100%, Dallas can beat them.
Am I wrong?
Mavs, you're right, but Mavs is like, they not as great or good that Luka is good.
And
but
Brunson.
Brunson is balling. Brunson is going after that bag. He's getting the bag. He's getting Fred VanVleet money.
I agree.
He's going to get that money.
I agree.
But, like, outside of him, Luka, of course, and Dinwiddie, they don't really have creators. Tim Hardaway's out.
Yeah.
And then
he's out completely.
I think so.
Yeah, he out for the series.
Yes. And then Phoenix is deep. Like, the thing about New Orleans that really didn't match up well with Phoenix was Brandon Ingram.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Brandon Ingram definitely won them games. All-star. He was a certified baller and all-star. And then they were just hounding on Chris Paul and Devin Booker got hurt. But with Dallas, they don't have nobody like that outside of Luka. And then Jalen Brunson, of course. But I feel like Phoenix will be okay because in the middle. That's
a double arsenal.
In the middle though, Aiden can eat.
Aiden can eat.
McGee can come off the bench.
But Chris Paul got him and Aiden got that pick and roll where Chris Paul make those free throw line extended jump shots, and then Aiden is ready for a lob all the time.
And then you put Bridges on Luka. Luka, he's gonna tire down Luka. And then you got Brunson. Brunson ain't a difference maker enough to just win a series.
I agree
what I'm saying? That's why I said Phoenix. That's why, but he's not a difference maker enough to win a series.
So Golden State is waiting on the winner of Memphis, Minnesota, which Minnesota should have won this series.
I told y'all months ago what I thought.
Minnesota, well, you think Memphis will beat Golden State, but Minnesota should have beat Memphis already. They was up 22 points in the fourth quarter.
They was up 20 twice in the game.
But in the fourth quarter in game 3, then they was up 20 in the third quarter in game 4, and somehow managed to blow these wins. I don't get it, bro.
Ja Morant is,
but still,
he is that guy. The only thing I got against Ja Morant, stop hitting the flow that much, my brother.
Well, it's a part of his game. He like D-Wade.
Yeah, but I don't like that, man.
This is a real stat, and it came out. Patrick Beverly scored on Ja Morant and hit him with that little man shit at 6:29 left in the game.
And that's when that dunk happened and all that.
Nope.
No, that happened at the end of the third quarter.
Happened in the third quarter.
End of the third quarter.
Ja Morant scored every field goal from the rest of the game.
I believe it.
Bro, that dunk though, dog, that I watched it live. And wifey was in the room. I was like, oh, and I always do that shit. She like, shut up. And I sent it. It got on House of Highlights. I sent it to her like, this why I was yelling. She's like, that was live.
Because not only did he jump outside the dots, he climbed my guy and kept going up.
He cocked that hoe.
He almost topped it.
He did.
Because he missed it.
Yeah, you're right.
He missed one.
He did another dunk.
He did another one the second time.
Like the second time, the same game.
He was coming baseline. He was coming baseline.
Yeah,
bro,
like this nigga's crazy.
He's crazy.
But
But
I will say this.
He gonna be an MVP.
I'm sorry to say this.
Sometime
the best player in that series, or who has the most potential, is Anthony Edwards. Man. First off, he built like Bron, and he got some, like, he can get to the basket with anybody on that court, but he young. He 20 years old. Yeah. And it just take time.
Hey, shout out to I'm built like Bane.
Bane swole, bro. Bane should be playing quarterback in the NFL.
Yeah.
Like straight up. Bane swole.
Bane, shout out to Clark. That boy be banging. That boy be banging. He was the MVP of that game.
Mm-hmm. And I really like the dude from Canada with the curly hair. What's his name? On Memphis. He from Canada too.
Oh, Dylan Brooks.
Yeah.
They got some dogs.
Man,
on
they got some
dogs on Memphis. So if they go through, they play Golden State. Oh, who?
Somebody's hurt on Memphis?
Nah,
no, they got
healthy.
Their king. Okay,
cool. Yeah, they healthy. So we think Golden State, Memphis, and then we see what happens. It's gonna be interesting.
I'm gonna go back real quick. If they had Zion, I think they would have got over on the Suns.
Only because Booker got hurt.
Only because Booker got hurt.
What's that shit? Yeah, whatever that shit.
He don't even know what it is. He tried to jump in.
I knew that wasn't right. I knew that wasn't right.
All right, so before we get out of here,
who else? No, it was somebody else we got.
That's it. There's only 4 series left. Only 4 series.
You said
Golden State, Memphis.
Yes.
Miami.
Philadelphia. Fucking Milwaukee
and Boston.
Yes.
And then the fourth one was
Boston.
No, in the West. We talked about it. Golden State. No, hold on. We tripping. Dallas, Phoenix. We talked about it. So we'll see what happens.
Who did y'all pick for the finals?
I picked Milwaukee and Phoenix.
I think I picked the same.
But now I think Boston is going to come up.
No, I said I definitely didn't pick Milwaukee.
I think you picked
Milwaukee.
No, matter of fact, I picked Miami.
I said Milwaukee and Phoenix.
I picked Miami. I sure did.
I said Milwaukee.
I said Milwaukee.
And you probably said Boston. You may have said Boston.
I think I did say Boston.
I said Milwaukee would win it all.
No, I said the winner of the Boston Nets.
You sure did.
I did. I said Boston Nets series
will win the finals.
We'll go to the finals.
Hold on. Can we talk about Kyrie real quick?
Yeah, we got a few minutes.
Talk about Kyrie and KD.
Kyrie is running the franchise.
Look, man, they are both not leaders, bro.
Of course not. That's why they had to go to different places.
Dog, they are not.
Y'all remember?
They ain't lead nobody team.
Y'all remember when we were recording in there and I told Lou Alcindor, I said, there's no way that you could put a team together with Kyrie and KD.
And Harden?
And win. There's no way.
No.
We was on the long table.
Yeah.
I remember that.
And he basically yelled me down. Like, nah, bro. Hey, they ain't gonna win. Luau, when you see this, because you will see this.
Yeah.
I will never forget. I was like, they head cases.
Head case. Bro.
I like them. They great athletes. But they are not the leaders of your team.
Did you see what Perkins said about because Kyrie came out with some tweets and said like,
Stephen A was like,
I agree with Stephen A on that one.
Stephen A said, I give an open invitation. I don't give a damn. He's like, I don't give a damn. I'll give an open invitation. I'll come to your podcast with you and KD.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Hey, you actually sound like that.
I don't care. It's egregious. They're what you're talking about.
They're not leaders. You left it.
They're not leaders.
They're not leaders. And I agree with him and Perkins on that little sentiment they did this morning.
Bro. It's really hard to be a leader of men. Like, think about that. Like, in the NBA, you could probably only count on two hands who are leaders right now.
LeBron.
And he had to learn it.
Draymond Green.
LeBron had to go to Miami to learn it. He wasn't no leader in Cleveland.
Yeah, right.
He had to go to Miami.
He was just a fucking phenomenal player.
He had to learn from D-Wade.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so you got LeBron. Giannis. That's a leader.
You know who taught D-Wade? Gary Payton.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Guys in the NBA, like
Draymond is in that.
Draymond is a leader. To lead men, you got to learn something, bro. Like it's hard to lead a group of men.
Yeah,
because everybody got their own opinion. They got their own way about themselves.
Lifestyle.
All of them are the best players. They've been the best players of their life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
But yeah, them niggas, man, they fucking folded. They ain't win a game. Kyrie showed up that
Trae
game
Young
one.
got a game out of Miami.
Exactly.
And they didn't even get a game out of Boston. That's sad.
That's sad.
That's sad.
What's crazy, that team from the Nets with Karis LeVert, Jared Allen, all them. They won
D-Lo.
2 games.
2 games.
Yeah.
They won 2 games in the playoff. These niggas didn't win not
They won
one.
1 game.
Crazy. Break it up.
The whole time that they've been together, they've won 1 series.
Y'all think he get that 248?
That Supermax, yeah.
Who that?
Kyrie.
He's due for 5 years, 248.
Why?
Because he made All NBA 2 years ago.
I know, but this motherfucker, you can't count on him. He take too many vacations.
He take vacations in the middle of the season.
Dog. What's crazy? What's crazy though? Straight up, this man's played, I think, 11 seasons. He has only played over 60 games in 4 seasons.
Yeah.
He has only played over 60 games in 4 seasons.
Him and KD been playing together for 3 years. They've only played 57 games.
Bro.
That's
and then
crazy.
You got something to say about
This is what I talk. I actually talked about this with your brother in the group chat. I said, bro, think about pre-Bron, post-Bron. He ain't done shit for y'all to be talking about this top 75 shit. Y'all, everybody swinging.
I agree.
Like everybody, like stemming this top 75 diss or miss or whatever on that shot in the finals. Like if y'all gonna do that shit, then Big Shot Rob should be in the motherfucking top 75.
Yeah,
because I remember.
Oh yeah,
he got 7. But I remember as a Pistons fan, this nigga snatched the goddamn finals from us.
He never missed in that corner.
Never missed.
Bro, he was automatic.
Or on the left wing. And then he helped the Lakers take away a title run from the Kings.
Sure did.
Because if he didn't make that shot, he would have got to the Kings would have got to the finals.
Yeah.
Ain't no telling if them niggas would have won.
No, you're right. I mean,
and so it's bullshit.
It's selective.
It's very selective.
Yeah,
how people choose and pick when to like scapegoat someone.
I know.
Because he ain't top 75 to me. And when he didn't make it, I wasn't bothered by it whatsoever. I was actually bothered by Dwight Howard not making it.
I agree, because Dwight Howard won Defensive Player of the Year 3 times. He was a MVP in the Eastern Conference. Like he had accolades.
Dog, it's no way in hell that, in my mind, that Kawhi should have sniffed the top 75. I don't think AD should be in the top 75.
Well, I agree with AD. Luka's not in the top 75.
He ain't did shit yet.
But AD should not be in the top 75.
I agree.
Because he did a lot fast, but he didn't do enough with an impact.
I agree.
But as the same Giannis definitely should be in it. Giannis is in it.
Okay.
But I'm saying,
but compared to years.
AD
as
was the MVP of the league. He won a championship. He's top 75.
And finals MVP.
He's top 75.
But what I'm saying is AD as the sole guy only got out of the first round one time. He made one run.
When they beat Portland.
He made one run. And people like just did all that shit. The same people that did all that shit, like the praising him, is the same people that was hoeing Carmelo.
I agree. No,
you know what I'm saying?
This will be the first time I won't do no Carmelo slander.
Yes.
That is true.
That's bullshit. No, I'm just talking real rap.
I usually do Carmelo slander.
Real rap.
But that is true.
Like the dude only got out the first round one time, and he made that run, and it was like, what, to the second round?
No. Yeah, they lost in the second round.
They lost in the second round.
Yeah, they lost in the second round.
That's before Bron. Yep. And Bron came along and they won the finals.
Yep.
It wasn't enough for him to be considered top 75, at least over Dwight.
I agree. Okay, so we're going to get out of here.
And before we get out of here, get the fuck out of here, Bill Walton. How the hell is he still in any relevancy in any basketball? That musty-ass white man should not be in the top 50, should not be in the top 75. Get his jacket away from him. Get him off the goddamn NBA set. I can't stand that musty-ass white man.
Leave him alone. Look, people.
Shit.
All right, so we are planning. We need, this is going to be a clip. Whoever is interested, the adult spelling bee, the adult games of education that we are planning starts in May. All right. So if you're interested, we need you in the DM. Message us. The first matchup, of course, is Ksea versus me. That's the first spelling.
Somebody yell a word right now.
Yellow word. What's the word? Yellow word. Hurry up.
Blasphemy. BLASPHEMY.
He got it.
Egregious.
He got it.
EGREGIOUS.
He got it. That's 2 for 2.
Don't come for me unless I send for you, nigga.
Spelling bee is on the way. We want people in the building. This is going to be a part of our show. It's gonna be hilarious. Like, and it's gonna be the drunk spelling bee, by the way, because we gotta make sure we liquor it up before we get it done. So,
and if you don't get the word right, you have to drink.
You have to take a shot. You gotta take a shot. So this is episode 190. More content, more of us on the way. People often ask me, I was in a wedding. Yo, what y'all doing next? What y'all got coming up? We are giving you all more if you support us with it. So we got the Patreon, we got our YouTube. Go out, engage with us, Instagram. We even working on TikTok, but that's just taking a little while. So episode 190.
Oh, wait, hold
else,
on,
boys?
Put the camera on me, please. Again, which one is on it? This mine? Hey, stop texting us.
Duck down. There you go.
Stop texting us. Stop DMing us. Comment on the shit. Don't send me the shit and then give me your statement. Put it on the comment. We want to engage. We want the engagement. Goddamn.
And that's episode
this is a
190.
face first. I'm in your face, nigga.
That's episode 190. We out.